Hey guys, Allie here today, and I'm just gonna drop in with. I was thinking, and it's pretty wild to think about this, but there is only abundance in this universe. There is no lack. And that's kind of mind blowing because so many of us have experienced lack, have seen others experience lack. I mean, maybe you haven't, but a majority of people that I've seen have. And we just think it's a natural part of things, like lack is part of things. But actually, there is no lack, there's only abundance. So what does that mean? The only reason that we experience any kind of lack in our, everyday reality is because we have a belief in lack. That's the only way lack can show up, because lack is only being reflected back to us because we have something within us that resonates with that lack. So that's why we see it, or else we wouldn't see it. God, source, the universe, whatever you feel comfortable calling it, is only abundance and only created abundance. That's all there is. There's an abundance of energy. There's an abundance of love. There's an abundance of money. There's abundance of health. Everything you can think of, there's an abundance. But we experience a duality. And in duality, we are able to experience both ends of the spectrum, abundance or lack. And since God gave us, and we are God, I mean, it's all a tricky thing to talk about sometimes because people have so many different beliefs around this, but we are God. We were created of God. And so we are abundant just by being here, just by existing. We don't have to earn our abundance. That is something that's primarily been taught to us, that we have to earn it. I'm not saying working's bad or enjoying, but what I believe in is when you're working, you're doing stuff that you enjoy. And if it's not your super passion, if it's not the top of your priority list, at least find ways to enjoy it until you get to the point where you can just transition to doing something that you absolutely love all the time. But the reason, like I said, we experience lack is because Source, God, gave us free will. We are able to choose whatever we want to experience. And if lack is one of those things, God does not say, no, you're not going to experience lack. We have free will to choose whatever we want to experience. So if we decide to believe in any sort of lack, or believe that we need to earn our way through this life, that we're not worthy unless we do this, then that's what we'll experience. And it's not because it's true, it's only because we have beliefs within ourselves that are being reflected back to us through the 3D. So if you're seeing lack in particular areas, just know that that's information. Oh, I have stuff that's coming up where I'm seeing lack. Most likely I have beliefs in that area. And money being such a popular one with a lot of people is, you realize you have lack beliefs in money, and that's a good thing. You realize that you have them. That's the first step, is that you realize that you have those beliefs, so you're aware of them. That's huge. Once you're aware of a belief, that's when you start to choose differently. That's when you start to change it. If you do not want to see more lack, continue to focus on instead things that are abundant. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like $1 million in your bank. Yes, that can happen, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be just the tiniest thing each day that make you feel abundant. It can just be waking up with a roof over your head. I mean, a lot of people just kind of sort of poo-poo some of those things, but that's a big deal. And to people that don't have that, that's very abundant. So why not just focus on things that make us feel abundant, because when we're focused on things that make us feel abundant, that's just going to reinforce abundance and continue to reflect that in our outer reality, which is huge, So if you're experiencing lack and you see that, good, because now you're aware of the fact that you have some beliefs about lack, and so they're being reflected back to you, which is which is very normal for people. And instead, so don't get mad at it or whatever, just take it as information. And then realize, if you don't want to experience lack of any sort or lack in that area, start to choose to put your focus and energy into something different, abundant. Gratitude, things that, make you feel good, things that make you feel abundant, like I said, food, water, shelter, friends, anything, but just start to direct your focus to where you feel abundant, because that's what's going to change things, and that's what's going to change your outer circumstances, because then you're going to start to be reflecting back. It's going to start to reflect back to you things of abundance. So it's really pretty simple. I think we make it hard, and it's because that we've had things that have built up and we've done things a certain way for many, many years. But it really is easy as choosing in each moment how to look at this and how to feel abundant about situations and circumstances in your 3D, because then that will all start to reflect abundance back to you in all different areas in your 3D. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.